So I get asked a lot how to break up upper back, neck stiffness. I sit at a desk, I get so much pain in my upper back, my neck. Doing yoga is great, but is there something else I can do? Yes. So I'm going to show you today a little sequence to help break up shoulder, upper back, and neck stiffness. You're going to need a foam roller for this. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that you should know about stretching your arms is that when we get really tight here in the back of the armpit and all here in the side and the lats, this really prevents our arms from stretching. So when we go to do our yoga practice, we might not even be getting full stretch of the arm. So to help to break up the stiffness, we're going to do a little technique with the foam roller. So I want you to try, before we go and foam roll, sit up straight and tall, and then just raise your right arm up and raise your left arm up. And notice any tension, any sticking. Okay, then take that roller, and I want you to lay the upper side rib right at about in line with your chest down onto the roller. Then you're just going to turn your chest up towards the sky or ceiling and roll your chest down towards your roller. So you're just rolling back and forth. And you might start to feel some like gristly parts. If you relax and breathe, I want you to really put some energy into trying to roll out that little gristly part. And then you can even wiggle up and down a little bit on that part. Then move up about an inch, and same thing. Roll front, roll back, and then roll up and down a little on the gristly part. Go up another rib set, roll back, roll front, and roll up and down on the gristly part. Now we're going to move right here into the back of the armpit. So you're going to angle your chest up towards the ceiling a little bit and try to get right into the back of the armpit. So these little external rotators here, when they get really sticky, they really limit the amount that your arm will stretch for your yoga practice. And also all that tension pulls onto your neck and your upper back. All right, then roll right into the middle back armpit and roll towards, try to get into it from a different angle, into the back of the armpit shoulder, from the front. Good. And release. Come up to seated. Okay, now let's do the test and see if that did anything. Raise your arm up. Oh, it's like a completely different arm now. Or his other arm. Oh, it still feels all stuck and crunchy. Isn't that crazy? So this is a really great supplement. I do this for my own yoga practice just because I surf so much and I get really tight in my upper back and shoulders, and I drive a lot to go teach. So this is really important for me to do for my practice. All right, so I start right at about in line with the bottom of the chest, just below the nipple line, and roll front to back. This side's a little more gristly. So just breathe into it. You can even just pin a really gnarly area and take a deep breath. And roll up and down against the really stuck spot. Roll up a little bit, front to back. And this is a good thing to do before you practice, because as you saw by doing the test on the other side, you feel how much more the arm was willing to move. So you can really get into the spots that maybe aren't stretching when you try to do some of your poses. So just slowly working our way up here. Okay, now let's get into that back of the armpit spot, and we'll roll up and down on that spot. Really important that you do nice, deep breathing, yogic breathing to help to release the tension. And then roll towards the middle of the armpit, and we'll try to get into it from the front now. Again, we're rolling this little band here in the back of the armpit, shoulder there. And then work your way back down a little. Hurts so good. Okay. Sit up tall again and raise your arm up. Oh, it's like a new arm. So cool. Okay. So if you think about your upper back, how often does any of this get, unless you do massage regularly, if you have if you can do massage regularly, maybe that'll help. But so often this tissue all just gets stuck and it doesn't get good healthy movement. So we want to be able to break up that tension in your upper back. Okay, so we're gonna start just at like the bottom of the true ribs, and we'll just roll a little bit, and you can lean on one side more or the other. And then bring your hands behind your head and start to work your way up in between your shoulder blades. And the elbows are in to help to get into the muscles and in between the blades. And you can go all the way up towards the base of the neck. And you can lean to one side to break up in between the shoulder blade. Or lean to the other side. All right, and then sit up. And as you sit up straight and tall, just feel how nice the upper back feels, and let's even do a twist to see how it feels. Twist to one side. And I guess you could have done a diagnostic pre-rolling twist to feel. And to the other. And come back to center.